everyone. Recently I've received a couple of questions about thumb B flat and how you use it and what it's for, what its purpose is. So I thought I'd do a short video to show you a little bit about using thumb B flat. So first of all, if you look at the back of your flute here, you have this long key, and that would be the thumb B natural key, and then you have the thumb B flat key. What this does is it puts down this extra button in the front here that allows you to play B flat with only using this right left hand. And this makes it a lot easier. If you try and just simply go back and forth between using A natural and then the long B flat, go back and forth and see how fast you can do that. It's difficult, but you can do it, right? Right, and many of you have learned B flat this way to use this fingering, and that's the only one that you use. However, if you try and play B flat with this thumb B flat and go between A and B flat, you don't have to put this one down. You just go A, B flat, like this. You can play really, really fast with just that slight change in the fingering. For most professional players, we'll never use, or almost never use, this B flat, this long B flat. We just don't use it. If we're going to use something other than the thumb B flat, you'll end up using this lever here. So I have a C sharp trill here, but everybody has the A sharp lever or B flat lever here. It works the same as your first finger. It just helps you be a little more accurate when you're doing a chromatic scale, and there's some other benefits which we don't have to worry about right now. But how to incorporate thumb B flat into your music. First of all, if you see a B flat in the key signature, I highly recommend that you then put on your thumb B flat. Okay? So if you're playing in B flat major scale, okay, there's your B flat major scale. Now what I did not do was go back and forth on this key. Once I play that thumb B flat, I keep it there. So, and it doesn't change the pitch, it doesn't change anything except for the B flat. Okay, so if I play B flat and move my thumb, okay, it makes a difference on that pitch. But let's listen to the F. Okay, it doesn't make any difference on that pitch. None of them, okay? It's not going to make a difference on any pitch, so you can just, what I call, set it and forget it. Just like the infomercial, you can just put it on there and then keep it there for the rest of the piece, as long as you don't have a B natural, okay? So I play that B flat scale. And it's much easier to go between A and B flat. Now, when you're first learning this, yes, it's going to be really frustrating when you're going to try and put that first finger down even though you have the thumb B flat on. That's going to be tricky, but you want to get out of that habit so that your fingers can move more efficiently, okay? More efficiency in your fingers means faster playing, right? We all want to be virtuosos, so that's why we use this. The other thing to keep in mind about thumb B flat is that you have one note that it doesn't work on, okay? That's high F sharp. Okay, just the high F sharp, this fingering, or G flat, the very high one above the staff, that doesn't work with the thumb B flat. Okay, all the other notes it doesn't affect, just that F sharp. Okay, also if you're playing obviously B naturals in any octave, it's not going to work very well for that, to have that thumb over there, because it's going to change that B natural to a B flat. Okay. So let's take a look at an example that uses thumb B flat, and I'll talk you through how you would do this. Okay, so this is a selection out of the selected studies. It's the A flat major etude by Sussman, and it's around line 5 that we're going to start. You'll notice that there are 4 flats in the key signature. So we're in the key of A flat major, right? And with that B flat in the key signature, I know that I'm going to use thumb B flat, right? So if we look down at that D flat, the high D flat in the second bar of this line, we're going to start with obviously no thumb on, okay? So we've got no thumb, but I'm going to have the intention of coming back down on that thumb B flat when I get to the A. Okay? Now, why do we want to do this? Because right after that, you see all those quick grace notes? We have to be able to play those fast and efficiently. If you try and use that first finger fingering, it's not going to, the long B flat, it's not going to work. It's going to sound clunky and not long, beautiful, and connected. So we're going to play this. Okay, it makes that trill, that turn, and those grace notes so much easier to play accurately if you use that thumb B flat. Okay. The next one on the next line is an A flat trill to B flat. Okay. Here you have to use thumb B flat. Okay. It's not going to work if you don't. So we stay with our thumb B flat on. We've had it on before. So we're going to keep it there, and we'll play this C. There I played the A flat first, and then I trilled the second and third fingers to get that B flat to sound. Okay, you can also just trill the second if you want, but I think it sounds better to trill 2 and 3 on that trill. Okay, if you go a little further in the line, you see that you have to go and do a trill between A to B flat. Again, you need to have that thumb B flat on. You should keep it on throughout the entire line. Here's the entire line. Play it all with B flat. Try it with me. Incorporating thumb B flat into your everyday practice is so important. Okay, you can't just flip on the switch and off whenever you want. Really try and include this in all of your playing. Okay, anytime you have a B flat in the key signature, with one exception, if you are playing in the key of G flat, which has C flat in it, you're not going to want to use thumb B flat there. But we really want to incorporate it whenever you possibly can. The last thing that I'll say about using thumb B flat, one thing that we want to avoid doing is sliding back and forth while we're playing. So when I'm doing a chromatic exercise, I'm not using thumb B flat here. Instead, for the A and then B flat, I use this lever here. Okay, A, B flat, B, natural. All right, all of that goes, I don't slide back and forth from B flat to B natural. Okay, sometimes it can be inaccurate, you don't want to do that. So just when you're using that chromatic exercise, that's when I use the lever. I don't use the first finger, I use the lever. And most professional players learn to play that way. Okay? If you have any questions about this, please feel free to send me an email or leave a comment below.